So what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel once again. I appreciate having you here. That's right, you, definitely and most definitely you here. It's not a on the bike video. Well, you knew that because you can see this. Apologies about this. Not the fingers, the face. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover a few topics. We're going to go through a little bit of men's mental health. We're going to go through the bikes, the CB125, the Super Cub, the CRF 250 Rally and the Africa Twin. We're going to have some updates on those. We're going to have some updates on life, some good, some bad, some wobbles, some good stuff. I don't know where I'm going with this. I've just got a few subject matters written down. We're going to update. It's a bike update. It's a life update. It's been a long time between I've had a little convo between ourselves. So let's get on with it. Roll the titles. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. But let's kick off with the number one fact. And the number one fact is 1 year. 1 whole year. I've been in this place 1 year. Now, when I moved out of my last place into this, I was not, let's say, in the best of health. That's physically and mentally. But now we're a lot better. We'll come back to that in a minute. But yeah, 1 year ago to now, chalk and cheese, absolute chalk and cheese. I was crapping my pants when I moved in here. This is the first time I've lived alone in 51 years. That's right, 51 years. And I tell you what, it's daunting. It really is daunting getting your own place when you've had someone around your whole life, someone to lean on and someone to lean on you, a little bit of banter, a little bit of to and fro, some chat. But that just went overnight, bam. Single life, living on your own. Now some of you say that's good, and some of you say that's bad. The grass is always greener on the other side. But it's not. The grass is greener where you actually live, the here, the now. You've just got to focus on that. But that's not what I'm about. I'm not going to go into this mindset stuff. I might a little bit. Don't switch off just yet. We're going to have some bikes as well. We're going to try and have a little bit of a laugh. We're going to go through it, the lows, the highs, the mental health, the bikes, as I said, a little bit of everything, a life update, a bike update. Hopefully you'll stick around for this video. I'm sorry I'm not riding, but I'll get into that in a minute. Right, so let's kick off with men's mental health. Don't switch off, I'm only going to keep it light. I'm just going to say where I am now compared to where I was a year ago. And a year ago, if you watched that video that I took down as I mentioned, you will know I was kind of in a rough place. I was getting treated badly at certain places because I'm a big man and big men should just pull up their socks and get on with it. Man up. That's what I was told at the time. Man up. Well, that doesn't wash. That does not wash. If you do need help, lean on a friend. Go and talk to a member of the family. Go and talk to a friend. Go and talk to somebody. That's the key with us men. We just don't talk. And trust me, it's one of the best things you'll ever do. Go and talk to somebody. As I said, I'm not going to bang on about that. I have had a little bit of a wobble over the past month, let's say. And it's since I came back from riding the Picos. And I think it's because, one, I had the knee operation. I'm going to get into the health side of things in a minute. But one, I had the knee operation, then I went to the Picos, and after that, I don't know, I kind of got into a lull. Didn't go to the gym, my knees were hurting, I pulled a muscle in my back, pulled a muscle in my arm, so I've got one bad leg, one bad arm, and my back, so going to the gym, yeah, you can imagine, I'd look like a complete pleb. So I avoided that, ate too much, drank too much wine, and I've put on half a stone. That is gonna go now, but yeah, I kind of had a wobble, got to a low point, because I wasn't training. Actually, we'll get into it now. Let's get into the health now. Sorry about this, I'm a bit all over the place, but it's just the way it goes. This is the way the updates go. This is the way I record videos. I'm a little bit, yeah. So, right, health. Yeah, I had the operation on my right knee. Left knee had the injections in. This was 10 weeks ago, 11, 12, I don't know, a few months ago. They're both healing up nicely. The left is probably going to need an operation at some point, but not at the moment. But I stopped going to the gym after the Picos. I trained really hard to get to the Picos because that was only a month after the operation. And there's no way I was going to miss off-road riding across mountains in Spain. It's not going to happen. If you haven't seen those videos or that video of the off-roading one, I suggest you check it out. I shall leave a link downstairs in the descriptions box. So yeah, I neglected to go to the gym. I put other things first, mainly food and wine, which is probably not the way to go. Oh, trust me, it's not the way to go. Now I'm backing off from the food, I'm backing off from the wine, and I'm back in the gym. We are back doing it, people. I'm gonna get healthy, I've got to. But I'm not even gonna wait till Christmas or New Year to get into it. We're gonna get into it right now. I've already been to the gym once over the last week. I'm going again tomorrow and a couple of days time. Every 2 days I'm gonna plan to go to the gym. I'm gonna eat less and I'm gonna drink a lot less. Actually, I might actually give up the alcohol altogether for a bit. Last year at Christmas, I gave up alcohol for 7 months, 8 months, and I've never ever felt so good, kind of internally. It helped my mental side and it helped me physically. I've lost 3 stone since last Christmas. I've put on half a stone since coming back from the Picos, so that's 2.5 stone in total lost from last Christmas. So I've got to get that other half a stone off, so I'm back to the 3 stone. Then I want to lose another half stone till I'm down to about 15.5 stone and train in the gym. I want to get, what the kids say, I want to get hench in it. Because let's face it, I'm not getting any younger. I'm 51, 52 in March, and I want to look good. I probably looked better last year than I've looked for most of my adult life between the age of 30 and 50. So we're gonna crack on and we're gonna do it. We are gonna do it. So thank you very much to everyone that's got in touch with me through Instagram, through the training sort of side of things, and said it's an inspirational thing and you're training along with me and we're all doing this together. I really appreciate that. If you're not following me on Instagram, I suggest you do that. Because, I don't know, just because it's a great thing to do. Instagram has got pics on and I don't talk too much on it. So if this annoys you, just go on Instagram. Easy, job done. Right, so that's a little bit about the health. Let's get on to the bikes. Super Cub is on the ramp. And for no reason, apart from I haven't used it for ages. It's got a flat battery. It does need a service, but apart from that, it's all tip top, ready to go. I might get it out in the next few weeks, give it a little bit of a boost on the battery side, and then jump on it and get it out. But it needs to be nice. I like riding that bike when it's really, really nice weather. And I haven't ridden it enough, I've neglected it. So apologies to the Super Cub and the Super Cub fans. CB125, Bambi. Yeah, I've been riding that, been commuting on it most days. It's living a hard life. It's averaging 156 miles to the gallon. With me on it, this big lump on it that is now 16 stone 5, something like that, 16 stone 8, I don't know. I haven't weighed myself today, but I'm a lump and it's a 125 and it's averaging 156 miles to the gallon. So, wow, I'm impressed with that. And with the fuel prices, yeah, it's a good purchase. I've also put crash bars on that. Those of you that have followed the channel for a while and saw it last winter will know that I slid down the road in the ice. So I'm fully prepared this year. I'm fully prepared for my Crash Bandicoot winter riding. So that's great. We got crash bars on there and I've repaired the little bits that were damaged last year. Not too much damage actually. Going down the road, I only broke the indicator and scratched the exhaust. And I think there's a little crack somewhere else, but we won't worry about that because it's for commuting. It's not for the car park show. Right, CRF 250 Rally. We've got a new spring in the front, new oil, new fork seals, new chain sprocket. What else have we got? It's had a bit of a service. No, it hasn't had a service. It's had a brake fluid change and something else. I let a shop do that. Should never have done that. Cost me a fortune. But anyway, moving on for that. I learned my lesson with that one. Got stung, won't do that again. Now on to the Mighty Africa Twin. That is booked in for a little bit of TLC the end of this week. It's had a hard life over the past month. What with going up mountains, riding off-road, through floods, river crossings, slight crashes, that sort of thing. It's had a hard month. So I thought I'd treat it to an oil change, oil filter. We're gonna have a look at the air filter, see if that's compromised. I don't think it is. Some of the crossings I went through were seat level, let's say, especially when the bike was on its side. But I don't think it infiltrated because I've had a look at the oil and the oil is all tip top. There's nothing wrong with it. And it starts, it runs, and as I said, looking at the oil, doesn't seem to be any water ingress anywhere, but I do feel it needs a little bit of TLC. So thank you to P&H Motorcycles here in Crawley that have fitted me in this week to do the TLC. Lovely job on that. What else? I can't think. Let's stick with bikes, and I want to say thank you to, first of all, Ultimate Add-ons for supplying all my cases and my attachments to my bikes to hold my phone for my GPS, etc. I want to thank Fuel Exhaust for that fantastic sound that comes out of that exhaust, and it makes the Africa Twin sound absolutely tip-top, top-notch. Also want to say thank you to Avon Tyres for supplying the tyres that took me across the mountains. I never thought of putting Avon tyres on my bike until it was suggested. So I thought I'd give them a go, and I've got to say, I'm going to get another pair of these tyres. Even if I have to pay for them, I'm getting them. I absolutely love these tyres, they're fantastic. Also want to say a massive shout out to Halversons / Lindstrand for supplying the kit, the jacket, the trousers, the gloves, etc. for the last 2 years. Thank you for supporting the channel. I really love the stuff. And I've got to say, my Lindstrand, I think it's the sun jacket, sun jacket. I went underwater when I fell off the Africa Twin the other week in a flood. I literally rolled into the river. I'm just gutted I haven't got it on camera. It would have been a million viewer guaranteed. It was such a stupid thing I did. But I'll talk about that in another video, maybe. No, let's talk about it now. There was a flood. I went to overtake a car. I didn't realise the river had burst its bank. So I hit the riverbank. I had traction control on full road mode. So what it did was just choke, try not to spin the back wheel. It stuttered and I kind of just fell off the side into the river. The bike went semi-underwater, but kind of wedged itself on the riverbank. Very embarrassing, nice crowd watching, pat on the back for me, looked like an idiot. Picked the bike up, drained it off. I had to walk a mile to find a slope steep enough to put the front wheel on, so then I could use the starter motor to pump the water out of the exhaust. Managed to do that, get it started. As I said, check the oil, all seems to be tip-top. The only thing that's wrong with my bike is the rider. Bit of an idiot. And as I said, I wish I had that on camera, but unfortunately I didn't. Maybe unfortunately, maybe fortunately, who knows? There would have been lots of comments saying I can't ride. And at that moment, you'd be 100% correct. I couldn't. So thank you very much to Halversons / Lindstrand for keeping me dry, and so far they have. And also a massive thanks to Kais for coming on board with their winter stuff, with a heated jacket and heated trousers. I've got the heated gloves from last year and a heated waistcoat. And they've included me in their Inspiring Riders campaign for 2022/2023. So thank you very much to Kais, really appreciate it. And hopefully it's not just inspirational when it comes to riding bikes, just in the men's mental health thing as well. As I said before, if you are suffering or you feel like you need to talk to someone, talk to them, do it. Don't feel afraid. You won't get any backlash from it. Us men, we need to talk more. We really, really need to talk more. So that moves us on to winter. And that's where we are at the moment. It's cold, so you're going to see more of the CRF 250 Rally out, because I like riding that when the weather is absolutely atrocious. So I'm sure there's going to be some atrocious weather, or more atrocious weather, coming up soon. So we're going to take that out, give that a run for its money. The Africa Twin is probably going to take a little bit of a back step during winter, because I want to keep it nice and clean so I can do some trips on it next year. The CB125F is just going to get abused all winter. That's what I bought it for. It's the bike to be abused. If it blows up, I shall stick a lawnmower engine in it and keep going. And on that note, I'm going to bid you farewell. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to do all those things that you need to do. Also hit the notification bell so you guys can get the drop on these videos. I shall see you on the next one. You know I love you all. Stay safe. Fish out.
Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong. So go ahead, get gone. Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong. So go ahead and get gone.